How y'all doing today? Today is an important day. Today, as y'all don't know, today is Good Friday, which means, what does Good Friday really mean? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what Good Friday means, because we're doing an exclusive video. This go on YouTube. This is going on YouTube.com, which is on my channel, Southern Guy Wants to Be 5. Southern Guy on YouTube right now. That's me, and we're going to do an exclusive video for Good Friday. What is the true meaning of Good Friday? What does it mean? Well, I'm going to explain it to you the best way possible. And we're going to do this by reading off this. It's about Jesus. Now, Good Friday is about Jesus Christ. And we're going to talk about Good Friday and what does it mean. It's going on my YouTube channel. You can check it out on Southern Guy or YouTube.com. Which is my channel. You can check it out where I'm going to put this at. So, Good Friday. What is it? You want to know what Good Friday means? Good Friday is observation or the Friday that precedes Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday, also called the Resurrection Sunday. It is a day when the people remember Jesus' death on the cross. Many people, mostly Christians, celebrate this day by attending a good Friday service, where they read the biblical accounts of Jesus' death on the cross, read by Luke 19. It says on Good Friday, what happened on Good Friday? Although the term Good Friday is not mentioned in the Bible, we can't study the events that took place on that day. Jesus' crucifixion after Jesus was arrested in the garden. He was taken through several trials before the chief priest. Luke 22:54 and 23:25. You can look those verses up. There were of the trials whereby Jews led three by the Romans in John 18:12-14, and Mark 14:50 through 65, and Mark 15:15, Luke 23:12, and Mark 15:6 through 15. The several events that led up to Good Friday. The trial to compare with the righteous leaders by having Jesus beaten, but this is an act that didn't sanity them, so they pleaded Jesus over to be crucified. In Mark 15:6 through 50, Jesus was mocked by soldiers as they dressed him in a purple robe at a crowd thorns. In John 19 through 30 through 33, the sentence was written by Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Jesus is assisted by Simon. When then they were forced to carry his cross to the place of his death was at Galilee, that Jesus was crucified along with two credibles in John 19:17 to 22. Says later in the day, the Bible tells us that Joseph was asked to plead for Jesus' body and was granted permission. Joseph took the body, wrapped it in a clean linen cloth, and placed it in his own new tomb. He then rolled a big stone in front of the entrance. Good Friday. What is it? The Bible does not tell us what exactly the day of the week Jesus was crucified. Most scholars believe it was either Friday or Wednesday. There are others who compare and say it was a Thursday. In Matthew 12:40, Jesus was said, for as Jonah was 3 days 3 nights in the belly of a huge fish. The Son of Man will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heat of earth. On Friday, we well know that Jesus was given the 3 days. If Jesus was crucified on Friday, how can there be 3 days before Sunday? Promotions for the Friday crucifixion says that in a Judaism mentioned a part of a day was considered to be a full day. So if Jesus was Jesus was in the grave for part of Friday, all day Saturday, then part of Sunday, that he would be considered 3 days. Mark 15:42-43 says that Jesus was crucified on the day before Sabbath. If he was done a Sabbath was mentioned the weekly before, then it leads towards a Friday crucifixion. Thursday promotes a Thursday crucifixion. Thinks that there are too many events occurred on a Friday crucifixion to be possible by adding an extra day. Wednesday. This was based on 3 days before the Sabbath week. That the first day is the end of every week. Well, was at the end of the crucifixion in Mark 15:42, which had been the Passover, and then the second Sabbath, which is weekly Sabbath, was the one who had waited until after Thursday to purchase their spices on Friday. The rest was on Saturday, Sabbath, and then brought spices to the tomb on Sunday morning. This takes a little expiration of the 3 days and the 3 nights mentioned in Matthew 12:40. No matter what day Jesus was crucified, we know that he died and rose from the grave, since the day that is not especially mentioned in the Bible. We could assume that it was not all that important, which it is important that he had risen and went to heaven. Good Friday, why not good? It is a good day that is really good. Mentioned, it seemed odd that people celebrate the day Jesus was crucified as good as obvious. The suffering Jesus went through on Good Friday was not good. He was wrapped and beaten, mocked, killed in a very violent way. He can do that. Be good. How can that be good? The results of Jesus' death are very good. This is explained by in Romans 5:8. But God determines His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Then in 1 Peter 3:8, it was repentant again. For Christ died for our sins once and for all, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was put to death, the body made alive by the Spirit. Do you see Good Friday as a good day? Jesus washed away our sins and forgive you. You will spend eternity with Him. Well, that is what is Good Friday. That is what Good Friday is about. It's not in the Bible, but that is what Good Friday is about. Jesus Christ has risen from the tomb. He went up, ascended up to heaven. He died for our sins, so we could be with Him. Jesus is a great man. I just wanted to bring this out to y'all's attention for Good Friday. It's not mentioned in the Bible, but this is true. But I want to mention this to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this little presentation for Good Friday, all about Jesus Christ. Today is about Jesus Christ. This is actually one of the days that He was in the tomb, beaten in the tomb, and then He arisen on Saturday night, which it had to be Saturday night because Sunday was the day that He was gone. They discovered that Jesus Christ was gone, but that's all about it. This is about Good Friday, about Jesus Christ, and Hope y'all enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Southern Guy 175 or YouTube.com. Hope y'all enjoy this little video for y'all. This is something for your Friday, for your Good Friday. Have a great Good Friday. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great